உங்கள் லெஜண்ட் சரவணாவில் சம்மர் ஏசி மேளா சிறப்பு விற்பனை.
லைகா புரொடக்ஷன்ஸ் வழங்கும் பொன்னியின் செல்வன் பார்ட் 2 திரையரங்குகளில் ஏப்ரல் 28 முதல்.
ஜெயச்சந்திரன் டெக்ஸ்டைல்ஸ் இப்பொழுது தாம்பரத்திலும் ஒவ்வொரு பர்ச்சேஸ்க்கும் ஒரு பரிசு நிச்சயம்.
Hello and welcome to Galatta Plus. In this video review episode, we are going to be talking about Anup Singh's The Song of Scorpions. This is Irrfan Khan's last film and it also stars Golshifteh Farahani. This is a minimalistic and magnificently twisted story of obsessive love. That's the smaller review. For the bigger review that's going to follow, there may be spoilers, so do watch at your own discretion. Anup Singh's previous film was the partition era saga Kissa, and the story revolved around a girl whose father decides to raise her as a boy. At one point, after years of wearing male attire, including a turban, when the girl wears girl clothes, she says she feels like there are scorpions crawling all over her body. The director's new film carries that metaphor forward. One, there is that title, The Song of Scorpions, but more importantly, there's that constant feeling that the film itself gives you, the feeling of scorpions all over your body. Under the placid surface, your skin crawls and you never know when the sting will come. I haven't seen Anup's first film, Ekti Nadir Naam, but based on Kissa and The Song of Scorpions, he likes to narrate deceptively simple fables that are really about madnesses and obsessions. By definition, a fable is a simple creation, but Anup Singh clutters things up with queasy psychological complexities. I mean clutter just as a matter of speaking, for this is, like Kissa, a meticulously and gorgeously shot film with picture-perfect imagery. Pietro Zürcher and Carlotta Holy Steinemann are the directors of photography, and we get frame after stunning frame. It is hard to go wrong with a story set in Rajasthan in the desert, but from the first sight of a woman walking across the sand, this is a film you may want to watch on mute just to drink up its visuals. A fluorescent lamp lies at the corner of a frame and turns the brown sand into neon bluish ash. Irrfan Khan plays a camel trader named Adam. At one point, he stands with 3 camels behind him, their browns blending into the browns of the dunes behind. It looks like man and animals are posing for a painting. Later, he plays hide and seek with his daughter and is seen behind a pile of quilts that are bursting with color. This beauty, if you will, provides a stunning contrast with the ugliness buried in the narrative. Kissa made us think we were in a story about gender identity, but slowly became something more sinister. The Song of Scorpions at first makes us think we are in the gentlest of love stories. Adam is a widower with a little girl. This girl is played by Sarah Arjun, and looking at her here and in the Ponniyin Selvan films makes us see how long ago this movie was made. Adam's name in his religion, Islam, refers to the first man on earth, and he looks at Nooran, played by Golshifteh Farahani, as though she's the only woman on earth. We occasionally step into the outskirts of the desert with concrete buildings and mobile phones, but the core of the story takes place deep inside an ocean of sand, deep inside the realm of myth. And Nooran is very much a creature from myth, some kind of siren. She's a medicine woman, a healer who heals scorpion stings, not just through her medicinal pastes, but also through her songs. Adam flirts with her, he follows her, or if we move out of myth and into the modern day, we might say that he stalks her. But we sense that he is a good man, because when he hears Nooran sing her Song of Scorpions, he is moved to tears. Even his sister gives him a conduct certificate. She remarks that he is still so innocent. Adam wants to marry Nooran. He wants to protect her from the lusty men on bikes that keep calling out to her. They are outsider invaders in this mythical territory, in the mythical love Adam has for Nooran. But soon, Nooran has a traumatic experience and says she cannot sing anymore as there's poison inside her. And now Adam becomes the healer. He may not have medicines, he may not know the Song of Scorpions, but what he has is kindness. Few actors are as good as Irrfan at portraying fundamental decency. We saw that quality in The Namesake, we saw that quality in The Lunchbox, and we see it here. Adam is care and compassion personified, and Irrfan sells his too good to be true character with minimal fuss. The portrayal is utterly in sync with this minimalistic movie. Look at Adam when he decides to let Nooran sleep after he brings food for her with no external fuss, like an eyebrow twitch or something like that. He brings out the emotion from inside, and yet Adam is no saint. After Nooran leaves her bed, Adam buries his head in the blankets and inhales the scent she's left behind. In contrast, we have Adam's friend, played by Shashank Arora. This is a man defined solely by his libido, and he brings about the big shocker of a twist, though again, this reveal is done so casually. in the most minimalistic fashion. Even the actors with shorter screen times register strongly. Wahida Rehman is lovely as both Nooran's grandmother and as a flashback to her older films from a time Bollywood was called Hindi cinema. If the sight of the actress in the desert reminded me of her singing Tu Chanda Mein Chandni in Reshma Aur Shera, the impoverished all-woman household brought to mind scenes from Namkeen. As a character, she adds a layer to the film's title by talking of money as Zehar, poison. She says that instead of accepting payment for their services, they should sacrifice themselves and save lives. Just like a camel cannot become its truest self unless it wanders in the desert, this tribe of singers must go out there and find their songs from the moon and the stars and the dunes. This is the kind of daftness that transcends logic and becomes so evocative in a fable. If there's a weakness in the Song of Scorpions, it's Golshifteh Farahani, the Iranian actor you may remember from Asghar Farhadi's About Ellie. There's something exotic about her looks, and in the whole cast, she comes off as someone playing dress up. Again, this is not about the actor's ethnicity, but about her ability to blend in. The effort shows, but her performance is fine, very controlled, and she holds her hand beautifully through the story's last stretch. Like Kissa, this is the hysterical and melodramatic premise told with such complete conviction and so committed to avoiding big dramatic moments that I bought it completely. I bought the twist, I bought the after effects, and I bought the hint that obsessive love is also a form of love. Once again, Anup Singh gives us a fabulously flawed character and makes us feel for them, even as our logical self realizes that they are not worth these feelings. That's the great manipulative power of art. That's it about the Song of Scorpions. If you like this video review, do subscribe to Galatta Plus and see you soon at the movies.
உங்கள் லெஜண்ட் சரவணாவில் சம்மர் ஏசி மேளா சிறப்பு விற்பனை.
லைகா புரொடக்ஷன்ஸ் வழங்கும் பொன்னியின் செல்வன் பார்ட் 2 திரையரங்குகளில் ஏப்ரல் 28 முதல்.
ஜெயச்சந்திரன் டெக்ஸ்டைல்ஸ் இப்பொழுது தாம்பரத்திலும் ஒவ்வொரு பர்ச்சேஸ்க்கும் ஒரு பரிசு நிச்சயம்.